Hello, hello. My name is Sophie Jordan Collins. I am a 20-year-old LA-based actress, and I'm going to be giving you some advice today. Are you ready? Are you ready? This is just to prove I kind of act a little bit. Not that I'm qualified to be giving any advice, but here are 5 things that keep me mentally sane as a LA actress, and 5 things I think every actor should do too. Number 1, be emotionally aware. So be aware of your feelings. You're driving and somebody cuts you off and you're like, I love Jesus, but all of a sudden I think my salvation goes out the window when I'm driving because the things that come out of my mouth. And you're angry because this person cut you off. Underneath that, you're angry because they're actually putting your safety at risk. And actually, as a child, you had a very distant parent. You constantly felt as if you were in danger and you had to take care of yourself. And that's the root cause. Obviously, that was a very dramatic example, but do you get what I'm saying? When something triggers you or something makes you feel a certain way, try to deep dive into why you feel that way, because that's going to give you such an emotional understanding of yourself. And the better you understand yourself, the better you can understand what you bring to each and every single character, making you
a better actor.
Acting is subjective. Number 2, be organized. If you're an actor, you're probably a million other things as well. Even if you're a full-time actor, I feel like every single actor, we just have a million different passions. And so you probably have a million different things going on in your life. You have acting, you have family, you have friends. And so you have all of these different areas in your life. And then auditions can just randomly pop up all of the time. And so you have to try and shove those into your schedule. Of course, also with auditions, there's deadlines and things like that. So if you're not organized, if you don't write them down, you could forget, you could miss an audition, and you could
miss your big break, girl.
So I need you to be organized. I would say I am organized, but I definitely have my own way that works for me, that I don't know that it would work for a lot of other people, but I've been doing it for so long that it does kind of work for me. I type everything in my phone notes. They're a mess. I probably have 700 notes in my phone right now. I know that probably triggers some people, but it works for me. I write my to-do list in my notes on my phone, big events in my calendar in my phone. And the reason I kind of keep everything in my phone is because it's always on me. And so since things are constantly changing as an actor, auditions are popping up wherever, I'm checking my email on my phone, things like that. Just having all of my to-do lists and tasks on my phone is really, really nice. What works for you might not work for other people, but you just got to try out some things. Test out Google Calendar, Apple Calendar, test out writing things. Everybody's brain works differently, and what works for you might not work for the next person. But do something. You cannot keep all of your tasks in your head. Your brain, it's not meant to hold information. Your brain is meant to process information. And so put things down. Take that stuff out of your head. You do not need to be wasting your mental energy on remembering what to do. You should be wasting your mental energy on creative things. And that's not wasting it. That's making good use of it. Number 3, have a hobby or something outside of acting that you like to do. Sound obvious, but I think sometimes us actors, we are typically very perfectionist, very hard workers, and so we can get super duper just obsessive over our career because it's also a craft and we love it, and so it can become this kind of obsessive thing. But make sure you are still keeping up with your hobbies outside of acting. You can take your acting career seriously and still do other things. Maybe you like music, maybe you like drawing, maybe you like fashion, maybe you like creating content, maybe you like photography. Maybe you like working out. Maybe you like hiking. Number 4, focus on being present in life. I think a lot of the times we can just get really into our routine and we can constantly be listening to music or a podcast or watching something, and we're just constantly consumed by even just our thoughts. And so it's really, really important to just sit in silence sometimes. Just watch a sunrise and shut your mouth. Recently, I have been really struggling with being present. It's very hard for me to sit even just for a few minutes. It gives me so much anxiety, and so that's something that we need to fight against. Anything and you struggle to just be present in life, it's going to be that much harder for you when you're actually acting to be present. And that is the most important thing. When you're acting, you do not want to be thinking about the people around you, the people watching. You don't want to be thinking about the way you look or what your eyebrows doing or da-da-da, because that means you're not being present and you're not fully in the character. And so if you struggle to be present and fully you in life, how are you going to fully envelop yourself in a character? Does that make sense? Meditation. I've been trying to do 3 minutes of breath work a day, and I'm not even gonna lie, I've been struggling with that. I've been struggling to simply focus on only my breath for 3 minutes. That's sad. It's sad, but it's where I'm at, and I'm being honest, and I'm gonna work my way up. Number 5, keep on learning. Notice I didn't say stay in acting classes, which I know some people preach all the time, but you learn so much about acting from life as well. And so when I say keep learning, have new experiences, go out and do things you've never done before, watch movies, learn from other actors, read articles. So much more to acting than just simply acting class. Acting class is important, of course, but honestly, I feel like most of your acting training just comes from living your life. So just have a curiosity about life, just be open to things, be observant. As Americans and as human beings, we're just so in our own world a lot of the time, I feel like, and so just be open to new experiences, be present, keep your eyes open, and kind of becoming a better actor every single day just by living your life naturally. But I want you guys to be aware of that so you can be more present in those moments, if that makes sense. Instead of just vegging out and watching a movie, be aware that like you're an actor watching a movie, and so pay attention to the little details and things like that. There's never like a level of acting where you can't go any higher, you know what I mean? There's always more for all of us to learn, which is so exciting, but it's also
terrifying.
You are your business, you are your craft. Take care of yourself, my loves. I love you. What an honor it is that we get to partake in this beautiful craft. Whether you're somebody who you just act in your high school plays, or maybe you're starring in a Netflix movie and you happen to be watching my video. I'm sure there's somebody out there in that position. And we are all actors, we are all creatives, and we need to take care of ourselves. And so I love you. I'm here for you. My DMs are always open. My heart is always open. Have a beautiful day. Bye, guys.